Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we've got a couple of videos. We've got the URC final preview in a bit, but we're first going to go through the Wales versus South Africa game. This is the only international game I'll cover this weekend purely because it's the only one I've got time for. It'd be great to do the Babas Fiji, but I don't have time, and same with England, Japan. But no, this could be a really good game. I reckon it might go similar to last time where South Africa get a big win, but we'll talk about that. I'll first go through the teams. I'll go through South Africa first because I've got it up here. So for your South African team, you have 1 Oxnish, 2 Malcolm Marx, 3 Vincent Koch, 4 Eben Etzebeth, 5 Franco Mozart, 6 Quagga Smith, 7 Peter Steph du Toit, 8 Evan Roos, 9 Faf de Klerk, 10 Jordan Hendrickse, 11 Makazolo Mapimpi, 12 Andre Esterhazen, 13 Jesse Creel, 14 Edwin van der Merwe, and 15 Afalili Fassi. So a pretty solid starting lineup. A couple of debutants there. You've got Jordan Hendrickse and Edwin van der Merwe both making their South African debuts. Now it is due to note that there won't be any Bulls players in this, obviously, because they're in the final, and there's not any overseas based players, so this is players from Stormers, Sharks and Lions basically. But fairly solid team. Again, not the strongest team they can put out, but it's still a really good team, still some solid players in there. And then onto the bench, we've got 16 Bongate Mbanambi, 17 Ntunu Mukunu, 18 Frans Malherbe, 19 Salman Morart, 20 Ben Jason Dixon, 21 Grant Williams, 22 Sacha Feinberg Mugumzlu, and 23 Damien Dealende. Apologies if I butchered any of them. Again, a couple of debutants on the bench. You've got Ben Jason Dixon and Sacha Feinberg Mzonglu. So yeah, again, good to see South Africa giving some new players a run out as well, with a mix of experience in there. Yeah, let's move on to the Welsh squad now. And now on to your Welsh squad. So we have 1 Gareth Thomas, 2 Dewi Lake, 3 Henry Thomas, 4 Ben Carter. Hold on, no, that's not the updated one. We've got 1 Thomas, 2 Lake, 3 Asarati, 4 Screech, 5 Carter, 6 Plumtree, 7 Botham, 8 Wainwright, 9 Bevan, 10 Costello, 11 Dyer, 12 Grady, 13 Watkin, 14 Williams, 15 Winnett. So a decent squad from Wales. A couple of debutants. You've got Bevan at 9 as the only debutant starting. Yeah, not bad. Fairly inexperienced in that squad. I read somewhere that the Welsh pack has like 1 more international pack between all the forwards than Eben Etzebeth has for South Africa in total. So that's just mental. And then onto the bench, we've got 16 Lloyd, 17 Mateus, 18 O'Connor, 19 Ratty, 20 Martin, 21 Davis, 22 James and 23 Beetham, with Ratty, James and Beetham all having their Welsh debuts off the bench. So yeah, again, both sides not full strength, both sides fielding a few debutants, which is always good to see in games like this, you know. But South Africa definitely the more experience to the two sides, and I think it will be like that. We all know Wales's problems. Now, I put a poll out to you guys to see who you thought would win this game, and I believe it was quite overwhelmingly in one direction, unsurprisingly. Yes, 85% of you think South Africa are going to win this game. So yeah, pretty confident there, I'd say, and I'm probably going to go alongside you. The last result, I believe South Africa put stupid numbers on Wales. Was it a year or so ago? Was it just before the World Cup, or was it? I can't remember. But I can't imagine it being too dissimilar to that, to be honest with you. I just think this Welsh team needs a few years to get into it. So I think South Africa will walk them again, unfortunately. It'll be interesting to see the Battle of Tens, mind. Hendricks, on his debut, a lot of people questioning his tackling and how low a percentage he has of successful tackling. It's one of those things. Very few tens actually do have a decent tackle rate, because it's quite often they're targeted by people double their size, and they usually need a little bit of help. But if you look at all the other tens available at Libbok, none of them are particularly much better. So yeah, and Costello, lots of Welsh fans question if he's actually quite at international level yet. After the Six Nations, it's one of those things. He needs experience to grow. I think he will become a decent 10. He just needs a few more years. And yeah, but I do think South Africa will walk this. And yeah, that's really it. Let me know what you think about the game and what you think's gonna go on. And yeah, I will be back later with the URC final preview. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, I shall see you later.